We're coming in too fast. Damn, air brake failure. They blew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move? Yeah, there's the impact. There's nothing we can do. Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. I'm reading thousands of types of flora. The ring's ecosystem is incredibly sophisticated.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my 10-part series where I'm playing through Halo Combat Evolved on the original Xbox, not the MCC Master Chief Collection or Anniversary Editions, which is what is in the MCC. I kind of go over this in the previous video as to why I'm doing this, and that is that they are not the same versions. The original Xbox version has some graphical details that were basically left out of the version that was used in the Master Chief Collection and Anniversary. This is due to apparently a coding error on Gearbox Software, who did handle the port, the PC port back in 2003, which is what Anniversary and MCC version are based on. And so that's why I decided I thought it would be cool to play through the whole game on Legendary, on the original hardware, with the original Duke controller, and that's what I'm doing. So in this video we'll be playing through the mission Halo, which is the second mission in the game. First one where you land actually on a Halo ring. I always loved this mission just because how cool it looked, how open it was, really made it one of the things that kind of, when people look back on Halo CE, a lot of people have the feeling that it was kind of open world-ish, and I think this level contributes to that a lot. The areas are so open. Personally, I remember the first time I played through the game and got to this mission, one of the things that really stood out to me was in first-person shooters before Halo that I had played, when you would get closer to textures, closer to surfaces, they got blurrier, muddier. And Halo was the first game that when you look down at the grass, even though it's just a 2D image, it was high res enough that it looked like grass, which seemed crazy, you know. Same thing with the tree bark, you know, it looked like tree bark up close. The detail got greater the closer you got to the image, you know, the rocks, everything. I will point out this right here, this fog that's created by the waterfall is one of the things that you won't find in the MCC version. It was apparently there was a piece of code that was left out during the port, and that piece of code handled a lot of stuff, and that was one of the things, fog effects. But and of course the ability to see the Halo ring going for the first time, going all the way around like that, was really cool. But we'll go ahead and jump into some gameplay. I am playing on Legendary, so I'm not trying to not die, but if I don't die, then great. If I do, then I'll leave it in because it is live commentary. But if I get bottlenecked or hung up on an area for too long, I may edit it out. So I don't want to be wasting everyone's time watching me die over and over again. I've played through this game on Legendary since it came out over the years many times, but it has been a while, so it might Might not go as smooth as I anticipate, but we'll see how it goes. Elites are just ruthless in this game on Legendary. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, dude's just chasing me. Oh. He dodged that. He was really trying to stay away from me. Shoot these guys over here. Once you cross the bridge, some banshees show up. It's not necessarily... You really only have to kill one of them, and when you do that, the other one will fly away. I usually try to kill both of them just because of my OCD. I always love the texture on this bridge. I just thought it was really cool looking. Kind of a bronze, like a bronze alien look to it. As you can see, you don't actually have to cross the bridge. Let's see, now this guy will try to get away. Let's see if we can get him. Probably not. Yeah. He's gone. Sometimes I can get him. It's not a big deal. Always wanted to know more about the planet next to the first Halo. I know it's mentioned in the books, but I don't really know much about it. Of course, someone may correct me. It may be a lot of information on it in the books. It's been a long time since I read a lot of the novels. Although I am looking forward to the third in the Master Chief Stories collection, Shadows of Reach. I've got that pre-ordered, so I'm looking forward to that. I remember when this game first came out, it was such a draw. Like, it drew me into the universe, as I'm sure it did a lot of people. And I wanted to just consume as much information and lore and anything I could about it. And Fall of Reach, the first book, came out about that time. And it was so good. Still my favorite of all the novels. And there's been a bunch. But I remember going to the websites, the Halo fan websites. HBO was my favorite, halo.bungie.org, which is still up. And then rampancy.net. I'm sure some people remember Rampancy. Planet Halo. Remember Planet Halo? So much good stuff. I used to go to those websites and they'd have fan art sections, and I'd spend I don't know how much time just saving images that people had uploaded of fan art. Some of it was really cool. I remember there was one that was a PC desktop background, and it showed the legendary symbol and had like some stars around it, and it said you can run but you'll just die tired. Always liked that one. But Halo back then,
I'm reading a
my son was
over the next hill.
very
Should check
young,
to see
6
if there
months
are any
old.
survivors.
His first game was Halo. It's had a pretty profound impact on my life and his. We even have a cat named Halo. His cat that he got when he was really young. He named her Halo. I feel like in its prime, Halo was an event for a lot of families. Sorry if the controller is loud. These old Duke controllers, the springs on the triggers are. Oh. That's not good. Get some ammo for the pistol. Pistola. Where's Sarge at? Did he die?
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here.
Yeah, he must have died. So hard to keep the Marines alive on Legendary. At least for me, anyways. I'm sure there's some God tier players out there that it's a lot easier for.
I'll find the bastard.
See if I can sneak up and get this elite. I'll just try to take them out first. Oh, there's two of them. For me, the key to Legendary was always patience.
Who can we save them? I recommend that we stay near the beacon and wait for extraction.
No, we couldn't save them, Cortana. Oh. Gotta sneak up. Oh. Oh. This guy here. Oh, buddy. Oh, he's still over there. Okay. Right. This guy here. Come on now. Oh. Christ. It's almost like the blue elites are. It's almost like the blue elites do a better job at dodging once you drop their shields and you're trying to get that hit shot. It seems like, or maybe it's just me, seems like I can more consistently land headshots on the red elites than the blue ones. Although, like I said, I am pretty rusty. If I had him. There we go. I have to go get some more pistol ammo. There we go. So when that music comes in, you know you're on the last wave of enemies. Which still isn't easy, but at least you know you're on the downward stretch. Ooh. Goodness. refresher. Oh, some ammo and some health. Oh. That was on board. There we go.
This is Pelican Echo 419. Anybody reading me? Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer? Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. Fohammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Fohammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana.
First time using
Okay, Charlie
the...
Team,
If it's your
Warthog
first time playing the
deployed.
game.
Saddle up
First
and
time
give 'em
using
hell.
Warthog.
Roger, Fohammer. Stand
I still
by to
prefer the
evac
Halo
survivors
1
and transport them to safety.
slippery
That's
controls
affirmative.
Warthog.
Echo 419, staying
I don't
on
know what it
station.
is. It just
Fohammer
feels
out.
right. It's like the newer ones where the they grip more. They don't slide as much. Just don't feel as fun.
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it,
Cortana
so
with
it
the
must
obvious
lead somewhere.
statements.
I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. We're actually
Key to
broadcasting tactical
mastering
data
the
on unencrypted
Halo
channels.
1 Warthog
We should show them who they're dealing
liberal
with.
use of
Master
the left
Chief,
trigger.
I'm going to
which
use your
is the
ship's
handbrake.
transcom system to monitor their chatter.
You can really slide this thing all over the place. And I love the reactions from the Marines when you ramp and stuff like that, and how they'll react to that. It's always fun.
More over here! There it is! Stay on target!
I always try to just run over as many people as I can and explore it.
Mate, nice and smooth now!
Take advantage of the Warthog.
Over here! I had that one!
Marines do a pretty decent job on the gun.
Give me an angle!
Of course, they couldn't drive in this version of the game, but the way they drive in later versions of the games
Nailed
makes me
him!
think that that's not necessarily a bad thing.
I wrapped this one just
Oh, he jumped right in front of it. Jack Logan.
You can't hide from me!
Thought there was another lead. Yeah, he's in there. Sitting hiding. Oh,
Whoa!
there's still another rhino there.
There's no running!
Kind of grinded it out on him right there. Oh, there he is.
I found him!
Shoot him. Found him.
Come on!
Shoot him. There you go. So there is kind of, sort of a shortcut in this area.
The must be some mechanism to cross this chasm.
So you have to
Look
activate
for a
the
control
bridge.
panel or switch.
So what I always do is park the Warthog right here. There's a hallway over there, but if you go up that hallway, it's full of elites. And in a hallway, they're pretty deadly. So what I always do, of course it helps there's not a Marine on this gunner, but jump on the gun and jump up here. And then you could either just go activate the bridge, or if you wanted to kill the elites first, you can do that. Just bombard them with grenades. Like so. I just like to kill them for completionist reasons. Then we'll activate the light bridge, which in the book, there's actually a book based on this game that came out after the game. It goes into greater detail about the events of the game. In the book, when the chief activates this light bridge, it's the first time he realizes that for some reason he can control this alien technology. Which, you know, we learn later, of course, is because he's a reclaimer. Alright, so move on to the last part, which is rescuing of this mission, which is rescuing the drop pods. Cool thing about that part is that it's actually a non-linear section of the game. So there are 3 downed escape pods full of Marines. I always like the way the tires make the light bridge kind of do that. But there are 3 drop pods and 3 different canyons, and you can go and rescue the Marines in those canyons in whatever order you want, which is kind of cool. I just figured I'd kind of run around and explore the area a little bit. The ambience in this game and the just the mood, the atmosphere is so good, and the music that Marty made for it is so good. I remember spending a long time trying to get down there one time. Needless to say, without mods, I don't think it can happen.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Oh yeah!
Some more of that fog from the waterfalls. It's missing from the newer games. Now, when you come out right here, right there is, I usually go there first. You know, that's where but you can keep going forward to the right, and there's others. Also, if you keep going to this down drop pod, there's a sniper rifle.
Lifeboat detected. No sign of survivors.
So you can get you a sniper. So we'll go ahead and head to this one, this first drop pod. There's a little trick that I discovered a long time ago about this one that I'll show you.
Maybe they took cover in that structure.
So if you come over here, you'll see that there is kind of a gap.
Stay on target.
Where's it at? Right there. You'll see that little edge, like a
Come on,
little
eat it.
gap or whatever. And if you hit it right in the middle, you can drive all the way to the top. Just like that. And the cool thing about that, other than the fact that
We
it
should
breaks
search
the game,
interior of those structures before we leave.
and it just kind of, you know, added to the feeling of openness and open worldness in the original Halo, because in Halo 2, Bungie started adding boundaries. You know, if you go out of a map boundary, then it started a countdown timer and kill you. And this game, as far as I know, didn't have that. It's like you either fell to your death, but if you could get there, you they wouldn't kill you for it. So, but then you can get up here with the sniper rifle and take the guys out. Kind of a little cheese, if you will. The AI is so good in this game too. Wow. He survived that. Maybe a little too good. One headshot for blue elites, 2 for red elites. Well, I say that.
Search the interior of those
That guy
structures
didn't.
before we leave.
That guy took one like a champ. Oh, and the absolute lack of recoil in the weapons, especially the sniper rifle in this game. Love it. I think that's mostly gonna do it. We'll go over here and see. See if there's anybody hiding. Oh, yeah, there's one. I'll go ahead and waste all the ammo on this because I'm going to get my pistol back. Plus there's another sniper rifle in one of the other canyons. Well, I was trying to find a plasma pistol, but I love the way the assault rifle sounds. Reminds me of the assault rifle from Aliens, of course.
Roger that.
Intentional.
Assemble for evac. Pronto. Cover fire. Can't stop him. Can't stop him.
Oh, he stuck me. Oh, that dirty little rat.
I've called for an evac.
Roger that. Marines, assemble for evac. Pronto. There's another one.
We should secure the area before the dropship arrives.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional
There we go.
lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide.
Got a
And
volunteer.
another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on
Some of the
our way.
canyons are one way in, one way out. Also, I should point out that the structure I was in on the other side connects. So, if I'd have kept going all the way through instead of turning around and going back, then we would have come out on this side. So it's just a complete underground structure. Look at that. It's pretty cool. So if you go all the way through, you come out on the other side. I'm just gonna kind of run around some of these areas. Just if there's somebody watching that hasn't seen or played this mission, give you an idea. Similar structure to the one from the previous area. Just those beacon things. Alright. Let's go rescue the next batch of Marines. just gonna go straight across over here. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a
Let's do it. Dan. Nice
Banshee.
shot.
Marines wrecking. 2 of them. Oh my god. Putting in work. This part's kind of fun. It's a little different from, I mean, well, the other part's not meant to be a sniper section, but because I found that shortcut, that's how I always play it. This one is meant to be a sniper section.
I'm on it. Hey, good one. Come get
So I
some.
usually try to take out as many of these guys as I can before I head up the hill to where the Marines are,
Keep it up.
because dropships are going to come after you get up to the
Like that?
Marines.
Over here. Roger that.
Look at this guy.
There's another one. Back me up.
That might not have been a good idea.
Incoming.
Nope.
Ah! Now what?
Yeah, I should have went through there.
More of them. Ha, let's do it. Yay! There it is.
There's some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
This is the best you can do. Take that. Oh. Firing. Oh.
Oh, lost,
How'd that feel?
lost one of my Marines.
You can't hide from me. We'll
There we
get
go.
ya. They're everywhere.
Oh my god, there's so many elites. Oh, we're dead.
I made them roll. Stole my kill.
Alright. Try a different approach this time.
There it is. Got it. Sorry.
Let's see.
Go, go, go. I'm going after him. Come on. Over here. Roger that. There's another one.
God, look at them all. Oh, these guys here.
Ah, the bird. Right on. I found him. Damn it, they're everywhere. Oh. Let's do it.
Jump out. Come on. Don't get killed. Where'd that guy come from? Oh, I forgot we had 2.
Can't hide from me. Let's roll.
See if we can get a little better angle on these guys.
There's another one. You like that? Keep it.
Oh, grenades are terrible right now. There you go. What was that? Oh.
You can't hide from me.
Oh. Is he pushing? Surely not.
Give me an angle. More of them. Yeah, let's do it. Found it. Over here. I see him. Here comes more! I see him. There
There are some Marines
You
hiding
do.
in the hills above the structure.
There we go. So this canyon is one way in, one way out. So we have to go up to this hill. There's a sniper rifle up here. I'll just try to park the
Oh! You're a sight for sore eyes.
Warthog in a position where the gunner can,
I'll call in a dropship to pick them up.
you know, get the sniper.
There it is!
Ooh, that's a lot of elites. Oh. Dang.
Let's do it!
There we go.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Foehammer's on station and ready for another pickup. Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready.
Alright.
We're going to look for the last lifeboat,
So
Echo
that is it
419.
for this one?
Good luck.
We'll head to the next one. The next one's a little trickier, just because there's more waves since it's the last one. Make sure I'm all ammoed up.
Warning. I've picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site.
The last one, I
Good news
believe.
is the captain is still alive. The
Down
bad
here.
news is that the Covenant have
Yeah.
captured the entire surviving command
I
crew.
think there's 2 entrances.
Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
This one always go to the pod, but the Marines are actually up in those hills.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those
Yeah,
rocks.
they're in the rocks. Shoot.
I found him. That one's free. Nice shot.
So again, the goal is to try to
They're everywhere.
take them out. Can.
Yikes. Oh, that burns. Can't hide from me. I see him.
Almost got it.
You want some more? Keep it up, bro.
Some ammo for the sniper. I don't know if that's the last one or not. Yeah.
More over here. Roger that. Over here. I see him. Lots of them over here. Quick. Give me an angle. Try that on. Way to go. Get a side of that road. Oh. Ah, the bird. Who wants some? What the? There it is. Back me up. There's another one. Let's do it.
When trying to run over the Covenant, they're pretty good at jumping out of the way, so always try to slide with the wide part of the Warthog into them.
There's more where that came from. Over here. Back me up. Cab, got him. Keep it up, bro. Firing. Make them count. Nice shot. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I am good. Whoa.
And utilize that
Found
handbrake. Handbrake is crucial.
Here comes more. Whoa. Engaging multiple targets. Nice and smooth now. Take that. Found. Want some more of this? Stay on target. What was that? You can't hide from me. Oh! Ah, the bird! Oh, yeah! How's it feel, mate? More over here! That one's free!
See the Marines in the hills sniping him too.
There it is! You like that?
New traffic
And that's
on the
it?
Covenant BattleNet. I
We
found
saved the
Captain
Marines.
Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin. There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
I don't know if any of the
Welcome
Marines
aboard, Master
survived.
Chief. Ready for dust off.
Normally they're up there. Yeah, here they are. Here they come.
About time you showed up.
I only saved you, but it's all good. So that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week, or next episode, not next week, but next episode will be level 3, which is the Truth and Reconciliation level. It's one of my favorites. Nighttime sniper level. A lot of fun. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, throw me a like. Appreciate it. And if you want to see more, hit the sub button. But other than that, see you next time. Thanks.